Why? Why is GALAN so fucking powerful? He, for no reason. He doesn't. He doesn't need to be this powerful, but he is. Look at Seven Deadly Sins this week, taking our theories and just butt fucking them. You thought Escanor was gonna show up? Fuck you! You thought Meliodas' demon power would do shit? Fuck you. That's basically what Nakaba said this week. Just fuck all of you and fuck your theories. They're all gonna fucking die. Okay, whatever. This is Seven Deadly Sins chapter 121. 21. Yay! Chapter 121. I never loved the number 21 even more. Okay? That was weird the way I phrased that. I've never loved the number 21 more than I do right now. Okay? Look at it this way. GALAN took out everyone. Threader, I'm pretty... Fucking Threader. In the beginning of this chapter, I'm like, well, what the fuck? Because Threader, he uses overpower, and it's the whole intimidation thing. GALAN does that shit, but better. Like, look at Threader. He's like a little pebble, and GALAN's a mountain. He even says that. His intimidation's like a mountain. No fucking way. And I'm pretty sure fucking Threader got his like arm kicked off. I'm pretty sure. Because it like morphs into his body, and he goes flying. And it's like, what? That's disgusting, dude. No fucking way. And then Merlin. You think... We all knew deep down, we wanted GALAN to comply with Merlin, to, you know, exchange information. But you knew that wasn't gonna fucking happen. And he goes on Medusa, turns her into stone. Because no one can lie before him. He's the truth of the Ten Commandments, which is actually pretty cool because I guess they all, just like the Seven Deadly Sins, the Ten Commandments follow like a whole, you know, scheme when it relates to these specific commandments. But it's kind of weird because if we're talking about, well, since this is a manga, I mean, I'm assuming that they're not talking about Christianity because I looked it up, and because the commandments in general, if you look at like, I guess Buddhism, because I did like a brief little search before this, of course, there's the precepts of Buddhism. There's like a I guess a pseudo Ten Commandments for Buddhism. It's not called the Ten Commandments, but it kind of follows the same lines. And I guess like the fourth commandment, number 4, was something along the lines of "You shall not tell a lie," or "Thou shalt not tell a lie," or something like that. So I guess it follows that scheme, but it's kind of weird because like, how are you gonna, you know, make all these different powers for all these members if they follow like a specific, you know, phrase? I mean, one of them said like, "Thou shalt not be intoxicated," you know, don't drink. So what the fuck's going on there? That's kind of weird. So I mean, I'm interested to see how that'll play out, and it's cool because they were all, or rather it's hinted, I guess, that they all were granted these powers by the Demon King himself. And the Demon King, we haven't even seen this motherfucker, but you know that he's powerful. You know he's powerful. Sorry, my hair looks, ugh, disgusting. Looks awful, dude. But fuck it, no one cares. Where to go from that? So, I mean, that's interesting. I like to see what all their different powers are gonna be. Now, Meliodas, he got fucking bugged. He goes mock demon form because, you know, he doesn't have his full power, and I don't remember this for sure. I mean, I heard someone say that Merlin prevented him, like put on a spell to prevent him from using his full power. I'm not really sure. I completely forgot. I mean, that would explain a lot, but if someone knows, if someone got this far, please watch this video. Please, if you got this far, like, comment, and subscribe. Yes. But I'd like someone to clarify that because I'm not really that sure, but that would explain why he can't go full power. Even if he could, that'd be fucking like he's so weak in base form though, compared to the Ten Commandments that it's kind of weird, you know. So I wouldn't see how his full power could be that good, but I mean we'll see. Now when he goes like mini demon thing, it's like 4600. Everyone gets shit on. He gets both his arms cut off. Now, you know, he lets a bit more out. And we jump to 13,000. Keep in mind, this is half of GALAN's power level at this moment. It's a whopping 26,000. And you thought Meliodas had the upper hand because he lets out like this pillar of darkness. And it doesn't do jack shit. GALAN himself says, I can't believe how far you've fallen, or how weak you've become. And he just chucks his weapon. I'm like, what the fuck? Why? Like, he's so powerful for no fucking reason. And then he stabs Meliodas in the head. Cuts right through Diane's arm, shoulder, through the heart. Stabs through Threader. Right through. And steps on Merlin's head. It was already severed off and I didn't even notice. Like, what? It was already severed off. And he just stepped on it. It's crazy, dude. And he even reiterates before that, you know, Meliodas betrayed the demons and whatnot, and I'd like to see what happened with that. Now, the only reason why Hawk, Arthur, and Elizabeth are still alive is because of Perfect Cube, and I believe that kind of like bounces back the attacks of the enemy. Well, it's a really strong defensive barrier. I even think that Threader was trying to destroy it like way back when, you know, back in that infiltration arc. Yeah, fucking Perfect Cube, dude. Save them. It's that powerful? Like, that's crazy. And Perfect Cube is that fucking powerful. Or GALAN, he's taking out a good portion of Camelot, like leveling it, and he can't destroy Perfect Cube, so that's quite impressive. Now, this is where shit gets controversial. I know it's going to be controversial, because you see GALAN, he's like, oh, that was a good workout, and you see something on his neck. Now, I'm thinking, when I was first reading the chapter, I'm like, oh, shit, his magic power is leaking out, and they're all gonna fucking die. They're all gonna die. Now, Gowther shows up, and I look back, and I'm like, oh, it's an arrow, and then I remember, oh, fuck, Gowther, he has, you know, most of his powers are, you know, based to manipulate the senses. So I'm thinking, was GALAN put under an illusion? Because that wouldn't really make any sense, because Elizabeth, Arthur, and Hawk clearly saw everything. They clearly saw everything. And that would mean that Meliodas and the others, well, it's just weird. It's just weird. Like, I don't think it's an illusion. I'm hoping it's something like a tracker, because I think that Gowther can do that as well. But you're gonna track him, and there's gonna be no one left to fight him. Like, that's the fucking thing. Like, it's crazy. Now, keep in mind, Elizabeth could heal them, because, you know, Narji's power. But I mean, I hope it's not an illusion, but it may be something like that. Maybe just for Merlin. Maybe her head's not completely crushed. And then again, look at it like this. Who would have... How the fuck did Gowther get out of Threader's pocket? How is he normal size? That means, I guess Merlin would have had to do something. So maybe that's like fake Merlin, which I don't know. It's just weird. It's giving me like the Toriko vibe. Oh, fucking poison dolls, dude. No, that's the biggest thing that pisses me off in Tokyo. But I mean, who knows? It's interesting to see because Gauther, he's laughing sinisterly like, "Ah, this is funny, right, guys?" No, it's fucking not. This is a dire situation. But it's cool to see where this plays out, and if it is an illusion, all right. But I only think that Merlin was the only one that was not affected, being that she's not the only one that got completely shitted on. I think, like, it's obvious she can get her head stepped on. So, I mean, maybe it's that. Maybe Merlin, as she was stalling GALAN, was able to get Gauther out of Thredder's pocket and, do that. Then cast the illusion. Or something like that. It's weird. I mean, we'll see how it plays out next week, but overall, this was a fucking fantastic chapter. Other than that controversial part at the end, with the illusions. Because, I mean, I don't know. We'll save it for next week. Plus, I have a whole week to, like, look up theories and whatnot. So, I mean, that should be cool. So, overall, it's fantastic, and I can't fucking wait for next week. This is getting me so fucking hyped. Alright, see ya.